didn't take that much of the screen space. I didn't mean to
Didn't mean to what?
to extend it all the way. I'll try to use my finger.
But you don't. Yeah.
So the controls are still visible.
The controls are still visible.
In addition to that, I want to use also a cloud recorder. So I double click that cloud recorder that is Loom. And it works. And I want to make sure that I know which camera it is. And this is the Microsoft camera.
And it has Microsoft.
So I'm starting to record it, and that will help me also time it.
So you're going to time it.
So I'm going to click Start Recording.
Start recording Loom, which is another in-cloud recorder.
So I'm starting it, and now the counter should start.
So now it's 3, 2, 1, ready to record.
In addition to that, I want to add also another recording system to produce an audio trail of screen images and keystrokes.
You want to do screenshots.
And this will be step recorder, or problem step recorder as it is called. And this is a software app that is built into Windows 10.
Right.
And it says initially not responding, because it is possible that the machine is overloaded a bit. Mm-hmm. And in that case, what you need to do
is what?
Is close it and reopen it, because
close what?
There are some problems with Windows garbage cleaning mechanism. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to, since you can see that I get the hourglass,
yes.
So the best way to deal with that is select close.
Oh, it's there now.
And exit.
Oh, you want to exit because it says record steps.
Not responding.
Okay. Not responding. Okay, so you're going to close
it.
So
I close it and I reopen it.
Reopen again. Where is it?
And that will clear the memory stack.
Oh, that's Loom.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I didn't intend to do that. I wanted to start step recorder. Yeah. And here it is. Then I have to reset the default
from 99
from 25 to raise it to 995.
999.
So I put 999, 995.
99, not 5.
999. And then click OK. And now you see it doesn't blink anymore. And I start recording with that too.
Right.
One thing that I forgot to do
is what?
Is I forgot to paste. Maybe I didn't. Let me see if I have in memory the file name.
Of MP4?
No, of MSN Recorder, because I copied it to the clipboard buffer, but it may have cleared it. Yes, it's still there, and this will become part of my file name as I proceed to process this call.
So that'll be part of your file name, since it also has the date and time embedded in that file name.
Right. So now I would like to go to the browser.
You want to click to the browser.
And before I do much of anything, I want to delete some of the spammy calls.
Okay.
To delete these spammy calls, I have to hold the Shift key and press the calls, the spammy calls, and mark them. The first one, the second one. And you have to tap the left mouse button.
You need to tap
Otherwise, it may enter double keystrokes and not work properly.
You're just highlighting the account.
Now that I highlighted all 4 spammy calls, I want to select the delete icon and click it once. And when it doesn't work when you click it once, tap it twice.
Doesn't seem like it's working.
The mouse is erratic, so now I want to confirm that I want to delete these 4 calls, and I deleted them, and that worked fine. Now I would like to make the screen a bit smaller and paste my target call, which is ChatGPT, 800 ChatGPT, and demonstrate how, in that case, Google Voice will take it and convert it to digits.
Right.
This is called the vanity number. And there is an algorithm that when it is fed to the computer can parse it and figure out that this is a vanity number and convert the letters to digits.
Right, it converts letters to digits.
So I'm going to try to repeat what I say. So I'm selecting edit on the editor,
Select
notepad,
edit,
then copy to the clipboard buffer,
copy to clipboard buffer,
and then
go to Google Voice,
go to the browser,
to the keypad,
Google Voice,
keypad,
and paste it.
paste what's in the buffer.
I select the paste command, and now I have it there. Notice that the phone icon turned blue, which means that it is ready to make this outbound call.
Okay.
And notice how the previous outbound calls appear with an arrow out, as opposed to the calls that I deleted that were inbound calls.
Right. These are only your outbound calls.
So to comply with the message that Google emailed, here are the two messages. Your Google Voice number will expire in 7 days, and before that, your Google Voice number will expire in 30 days.
Okay.
And sometimes Google doesn't tell you in advance what numbers qualify and how long should the call be.
Right.
So you don't just want to make a call and immediately hang. You want to converse a little bit that it will not look like a computer making calls.
Okay. You want somebody to speak with, not just the answer
Right.
machine.
So I'm planning to speak to the
Chat
AI, to ChatGPT, and ask him to interpret the name of xstrategy.expert.
Okay.
What is that
Convey.
convey? Thank you.
Okay.
So first we'll make the call, and I'm pressing the phone icon,
which is the dialer.
which is the dialer, and then I'll copy
Okay.
the number.
And then do we hear it?
Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, our conversation may be reviewed for safety. By continuing this call, you agree to OpenAI's terms and privacy policy. So, how can I help you today?
Tell me what is the meaning of a domain name and an extension that includes the following: xstrategy.expert.
A domain name is like an address for a website. It typically has two parts, the name itself and the extension, like .com or .org. In strategy.x, strategy is the domain name and .x is the extension. Extensions can give you a clue about the website's purpose or origin. What else can I help you with?
No, this is not as .x, it is xstrategy.expert. Repeat it.
The domain name is xstrategy.expert.
Got it. In strategy.x, strategy is the domain name and .eps is the extension. The .eps could stand for a specific purpose, like expert or experience, but it's not a standard extension. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Yes, the domain name is xstrategy.expert.
Oh, I see. .expert is the extension. So, Strategy Expert could be a website focused on providing expert advice or services related to strategy. Is there anything else you'd like to explore?
Stop.
Yes, this is also a phone number that spells xstrategy.expert.
Yes, your phone number spells strategy. It's a clever way to remember a number. What can I assist you with next?
Okay, that will be good enough for now. Thank you. Bye.
So hang up.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
So I ended the conversation, and now I have to document it in my notepad.
You want to document in your
And-
notepad the conversation. And on the left-hand side, you can look up here. This is what's important, that it recorded it. You
Yes,
understand?
it recorded it, and notice that it was 8 minutes.
It was 8 minutes.
So
but it's
Google cannot discard it because it was too short and there was no conversation.
And also that it's listed as an outbound call.
Right.
So that's important every time you look, because sometimes you don't have it listed up above.
Right. So now I want to go to the Google Apps icon, which is the waffle, and go to the Gmail and delete some outdated emails.
Okay.
So here I have 3 emails, 2 of which are outdated. So I'm going to select all of them first.
You selected them all.
I selected them all and then unselect one of them which I want to keep.
Okay. And then you can delete with a trash can like that.
And then I press the trash can icon to delete them.
Okay.
And now that I finished with that, I'm ready to continue my documentation effort,
You want to finish
By
up your documentation.
phrasing my file name.
Okay. So now you have to complete
So
the
it's
file
going
name.
to be xstrategy.expert, and I'm going to surround the XST with open and close parentheses
Parens.
or paren. So open paren and close paren,
Right.
and then I want to paste the message and modify it to reflect the issue that it will not expire in 30 days or in 7 days. So I mark them with the holding down the control key,
You mark the message.
holding down the shift key, and then pressing the right arrow since my mouse is hyperactive and doesn't work properly. And then go to the edit option and copy to the clipboard buffer.
Copy
And
the
then
message to the clipboard
Mark
buffer.
the gmail.com domain name and extension and
Right over it.
overwrite it, edit, paste with my new message. And then I want to modify it so it reads, will not expire.
So you're adding the word NOT because you've already fulfilled the obligation of making an outbound call.
Right, so I insert capital M, not, in space.
In space.
But my button was on, so I release it, and again, capital N,
Capital N, lower K.
not, expire in 30 days.
Okay.
And then I want to add some notes to the file, including my video file name.
Okay, you
So
want to
later
add
on,
the video file name.
I
You
know
can
that
find-
I have a video.
You can find the recording.
I have to move the cursor all the way to the beginning of the file and then hold down the shift key, since my mouse doesn't work properly, all the way to the end of the MPEG, which is the video file name containing this conversation. Go to the edit, copy to the clipboard buffer,
Now you want to put
and
in the
then-
file name.
insert it
Where?
after the number.
Okay. After the number and before the will,
Yes, because if the extension
you can have it at the end of
of
the string.
.mpeg may create problems in saving the file.
Right.
In addition to that, I'd like to include the fact that I called out to ChatGPT. So again, I'm going to mark
The call out.
the number out and hold it down, so later I can use it further, use the documentation. And then edit, copy, and paste this one at the end. So I'm going with the cursor all the way to the end of the file name,
Enter.
put in a space, and then edit, paste.
Edit paste.
What else is important to do here? I can add also some more commentary, but I don't want to make the file too large,
You don't want to make it too long.
too long. And now I want to save it in a folder that I keep notes about Google Voice. So again, I mark the beginning of the string,
You go to the beginning of the string,
the path to Google Voice,
attach to only Google Voice, to the root of it, right?
and then I go to the edit menu and select copy.
Copy it.
Now that I have it in the clipboard buffer, I'm going to go to the top of the file,
Go on top of
and
it.
insert it at the first character position of the file name that I just created.
Okay, so you want to put it as in the beginning of that file name. Then you want a backslash, no?
And now I don't need another backslash because I got already one
One
backslash,
backslash,
which is
okay.
enough.
Okay.
And now I want to mark my cursor the entire
String.
string of a prefix of a file name and a suffix of the file itself with notes related to the fact that I call ChatGPT and copy to the clipboard buffer. Repeat.
And you're copying that entire string to a clipboard buffer.
And then I'm going to go File,
File,
Save As,
save as,
and paste
put your cursor.
with the
Paste.
paste on top of the previous file
Okay.
name. And now I'm ready to save it in the Google Voice subfolder of the Documents subfolder.
So you have to make
So
sure
I'm
it's
selecting Save.
You click save. It's
And
saved.
now I'm going to my notes and mark it with X that I know that I saved it.
Okay.
Mark it with X and space. And then I want to upload it to my drive.
Okay.
So I'm going to the waffle again, the Google Apps, select it, and then select Drive,
Select Google Drive.
and then
Click.
select the plus new and click on the plus,
Click on the plus.
and then select Folder Upload.
Folder upload.
And then go to the bottom there,
You want to do Google Voice.
and I like to make this a little larger,
Larger.
yes,
Why larger? Because then
so
you
it's
can't
more
see.
visible.
But you can't see the beginning of the string that way. It's covering
You
the
can
beginning.
move it to another location. Oops. Okay, so now
The
place
folder
the cursor at the beginning
where it says folder to the right of the
and
word
Control
folder.
V to paste. But I want to backspace all the way to just the folder name.
Right, just a Google
So I'm
Voice.
going to paste back to the backslash of of the Google Voice subfolder.
Which you have right there.
And then I can hit or enter the return key one time, and it defaults to upload. Hit the return key or enter a second time,
And
And
it
now-
says this will upload. You have to read here. Move
this
it
will
so
upload all files from Google Voice. Only do this if you trust
Okay.
the site,
so
which
you
I do. So I
Upload.
click
Upload.
upload again,
Yes.
and I wait
Right.
for a response, and
And
then I
then-
select, okay, repeat it.
And then it asks you for upload options. So do you want to do replace or
Yeah,
keep
I
both?
want to keep both because I have multiple computers, and that helps me keep various computers that I'm using.
Okay,
So I know
now-
which computer
Now you're
I
going to
use.
click upload.
And now I want to click upload, and you
And
see
say
on the
you like
right hand
it.
side,
No, right in the
on
bottom.
the right bottom
say-
hand side, 336.
No, it's on the bottom
Which I-
left hand side. Right here you see Google, 2
On
minutes
the bottom
left.
right hand side
Where are you looking at?
of the browser,
Oh, okay. But
and
right
I
here,
copy
the screen.
the number of files,
Right,
336 files
right,
in that subfolder.
right. And they said there's 1 minute left to do it.
And now that it is almost done, I'm going to save the same file name in another folder yet. So I have backup and recovery, save as.
Save as.
And now I want to find the X strategy subfolder off of the document subfolder.
So you need to move this. So we
No,
can- because
I
you
need
want
to expand the document subfolder and then scroll
for it.
up, but the scroller is not visible. So
I
I'm
know,
going to
yeah.
drag it away and then scroll up,
To look for paren.
open paren,
Right.
strategy, that expert, or it will start with open paren X strategy.
You have to go up quite a bit to get to the parens. You're
So
a
here
paren.
is
Parens, and it starts with
open
an X.
paren run, which is
No, but you want expert with an E or with an X.
X
So it's further down.
expert.
So it's further down. It's further down. Further down. Stop.
Don't interrupt. Just repeat what I said. Because you don't understand.
Yeah,
and
so you're looking for
are
X.
confusing.
No, you're,
There's enough confusion without you mixing up everything with
stop, it's X here. So which one is it? You have a lot of X strategy. X strategy expert right here.
So I want
No.
strategy.expert.
Yeah, with the phone
So
number?
I open it, yes. So I open it up.
Okay.
And now that I got it, I want to copy it to the clipboard buffer. Please excuse
You've
me.
highlighted it.
Hold down the shift arrow and back arrow to mark the entire string.
And mark the entire folder subdirectories.
Yes, and then right click, copy to the clipboard buffer. Now I want to insert it as a prefix to the file name.
Okay.
So I'm going to the file name string and left arrow all the way to the beginning. And then Control V to paste,
You want to paste that string.
followed by a backslash.
Followed by a backslash.
Now to review it again, I'm going to click on the path, which looks fine, and then click on the string of the file name
The file name.
plus
Contents.
the path.
No, that's
And
not
as you
good.
see, my cursor doesn't work well, so I have to do it the hard way by holding the key and marking the entire screen by pressing Shift and right mouse click.
So you highlighted the whole folder. And
Then
file
place
name.
the cursor on it, convert it from an arrow to a vertical line, and press Control C to copy to the clipboard buffer.
Copy to clipboard buffer.
Press Control C
Press Control C,
to copy.
which copies to the clipboard buffer.
Right, thank you. Then select Save.
Then select Save.
And now that I saved it,
You want to paste it?
I want to paste it in my notes and again drag and move my image to another place. So I select the place in my notepad and then
an
go
empty-
Edit, Paste,
Edit, paste. And paste that
repeat
entire.
it please.
You did edit, paste, and paste that entire file folder subdirectories.
Right, so now I want to click plus new
Plus
on the
new.
browser and folder upload
Folder upload, and then you want to use
and
this-
wait for it to provide me with a dialog box to upload the folder. And sometimes it doesn't work, just do it again.
Okay. New
So new, folder upload,
folder upload.
and
Maybe it's.
sometimes when it's overloaded
Right,
and
looks
it
like it-
doesn't work,
it
you
looks like
can
it's
turn
over.
off the message.
No, you're in the wrong place. Where are you? Now you have the notepad. Do you want the notepad so big?
This is not the note.
What is it? What is this then?
Just don't interrupt. You don't understand what's going on.
No.
Don't hurt. You cannot help. Don't hurt, please. So now I'm trying to go back to the position in which I was before. Since it didn't work properly, there is some issue with the overlap of this image. Disables the keystroke somehow. So I want to go back to Drive, click the plus, sometimes double click, then click the folder upload. Didn't work again, one more time. Didn't work again. So let me try to drag it to another place yet. Maybe that will.
Maybe you have to
to
make it
please
wider
don't
so you
tell
can
me.
see it.
Please don't help me. Please don't help me. Alt C will also work. So if the mouse clicks don't work, now it did work.
Because you need to make it larger. You understand? The upload needs to be so you can see the file name.
Now I want to paste the file name but remove everything to the right of the backslash. So I keep only the path to the subfolder.
The X strategy.
Yes. And then
Press enter.
press enter once, press enter a second time,
And now
and then it says 5 files,
to this site.
upload 5 files to this site.
So what we can learn is that you need to expand the browser so you can see all the messages. Your browser was a quarter the size, so some things were not viewable, some of the comments and
Interfere.
notifications. You need to do it full size, and now you can see them all.
So now I'm clicking the upload
Now you
option, which is the default,
click upload, and
and
now
click
keep
both
both folders.
and then
Now
click
upload.
upload again.
Right.
And I wait for it to give me a response that
Which
it is
is-
uploading 005 and
Right.
505, so now it's fine,
Right.
and I can go back to my notes,
And paste
put an X in front of the C,
that you know that you've done the upload.
X and space, and then put the number 5,
And then,
5 files uploaded,
okay.
and then file save
save.
again. And in doing that, I finished all my obligations,
Okay.
and hopefully
And-
Google Voice will not be deleted.
And you can see that you've gone
And
how
it
many
took
minutes?
almost half an hour.
Yeah, 26 minutes.
So now I'm going to play back my cloud
Zoom.
recording to
Your
see if it
loom.
is good, my room. Copy to the buffer
Right.
and play it back in
Right.
double or 2.5 speed
Right,
to
right.
see how good is the audio and the video.
It seems like it's stuck
If
something.
it takes too long, just make
Yeah.
it a little smaller and go back,
Go back to
and
where?
paste in your note the
Like you
file
were-
name.
Oh,
One time in my notepad and file save, and another time add a comment to Pissar and paste it there. So the
So-
Pissar,
so the Loom recording,
the Loom recording file name will appear in
right.
Pissar.
And also location on the web where it resides.
And then I want to go to my notepad,
Right.
select all,
Select all.
and you see that it doesn't work well because my mouse has trouble. So tap on it, and now it has been selected as
Right.
it should.
And now you're going to put all of that into
Then I
the
want
description
to go edit,
or into summary.
copy,
Edit
and
summary.
now I copied it to the clipboard buffer. I can expand and play back
Playback.
the loom.
Yeah, playback Loom.
I press playback, but I don't hear the audio.
Yeah,
It may have some problem playing back the audio.
yeah. It was having problems playing back.
When you see the audio is
Yeah.
on, but you cannot
Yeah,
hear
it
things.
could
so
be that everything is, you have
it
too
may be
many
that
tabs.
It is overloaded.
It's
Well, it
one-
doesn't matter. It's
doesn't
good
matter,
enough for
that
now.
that you know that it's there.
And I'm going to add a comment.
Can you get into comment? Looks like you
The
cannot.
mouse cannot handle it, so manually I try it, and then Control V to paste it in, which
Okay.
worked.
Okay.
So now I want to
Sounds-
drag it down
Sometimes you have to touch the keyboard, the
Yes.
screen.
and add my notes as a summary.
Right, now
Control
it's working.
V again, then drag it all the way to the end
Right,
to
and
add chapters,
right, add chapter
and save the 3 default chapters, and then I want to add also
tag.
tags. So I'm going to add the tags, scroll down a little and see if it will let me add the tags. First one will be video, inspection, lanyard, site, remote, plane,
Plan,
plan.
not plane.
With every click is another one, artificial,
Maybe too many already.
and you can see them listed on the
Yeah,
bottom.
it's enough.
So let's say that it is enough for now. So I'm going to minimize it, and I'm done with that playback. And another thing that I want to do is I want to stop all this recording and play them back. So